ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये. One should meditate on him who wears a white dress, who is all-pervasive, of the color of the moon, who has 4 arms and a tranquil face, for the cessation of obstacles. This verse is generally chanted as a prayer to invoke the grace of Lord Ganesha before undertaking any work. The Lord is invoked both as Vignaraja and also as Vignahara. Every action attracts 2 types of results. One that is Drishta, which is seen, and the other that is Adrishta, which is not seen. Drishtafala is enjoyed immediately, whereas Adrishtafala is enjoyed much later, either in this birth or in other births. A human being is endowed with a free will. That free will can be used to do what is right, dharma. Then the person incurs an adrishtafala called punya, which in turn manifests as circumstances which will give sukha. Or the free will can be abused and used to hurt other living beings or other human beings and go against what is right, dharma, and that incurs an adrishtafala called Papa. This manifests as circumstances that gives rise to dukkha. So, the punya and papa stand in the account of the jiva, the individual, as long as one looks upon himself as a limited person, as a doer and enjoyer. In accordance to the one's karma, a person is born at a particular place and time with a particular percentage and culture. All the karma phala standing in one's name cannot be fulfilled in one given birth. A human birth is a mixture of both punya and papa, and every experience has both punya and papa. Thus, the whole life is a mixture of punya and papa. One keeps exhausting the punya or papa on the one hand, and on the other hand adds a little more punya or papa in one's life. The results of an action are according to the law of karma, which is the manifestation of Ishvara. When one looks at the Lord as a giver of the results of an action, he is the presiding deity of the law of karma and thereby becomes the giver of the result of an action. The law itself is Bhagavan. The individual, jiva, is a karta, and when one performs actions, the results are given by the Lord. But the law of means and ends is presided over by Ishvara, and with reference to that, the Lord is called Karmadhyaksha, and as the giver of the fruits of action, he is called Karmaphaladata. The Lord is called Vignaraja, the one who presides over the obstacles, Vignanam Raja. He is the one who throws the obstacles, which he gives us the result of our papa. We invoke the grace of this obstacle thrower, asking him to remove the obstacles. This is a well-directed prayer. Ishvara is invoked not only as Vignaraja, but he is invoked also as Vignahara, the one who removes the obstacles. This is when one invokes His grace, asking to remove the papa of all our commissions, known and unknown to us. What one has done in his life or in the other lives is known to him, and what is there in store for him also is not known. Every day, the prarabdha karma is unfolding itself in the form of various obstacles. Thus, one prays to him for the removal of all the obstacles. All the obstacles that an individual meets in his life with reference to any pursuit fall into one of the three categories. That can be Adhyatmika, Adibhautika, Adidaivika. Coming to the Adhyatmika, the obstacles centered on oneself, like mental disturbances, lack of concentration, anger, stomach pain, etc. Adibhautika, the obstacles caused by disturbances in the immediate environment, like disturbances by animals, mosquitoes, etc. Coming to the Adi Daivika, the obstacles caused by natural forces like earthquake, storms, cyclones, etc. The last category is one over which we have no control. These are the obstacles in one's pursuits. Therefore, Lord Ganesha is invoked as Vignahara to bless by removing the obstacles. So, at the beginning of any endeavor, Dhyayet, may one think of the Lord, meditate upon Him as Vignahara. Sarva Vigna Upashantaye, for the removal of all the obstacles. Here, the form of the Lord is described for the purpose of visualization. The Lord is given a form in which He is invoked. We do not worship the form, we only worship the Lord for whom a form is given. He is Shukla Ambara Dhara, the one who wears white clothes. He is Vishnu, all pervasive, and Shashivarna, of the color of the moon. That is, he is not scorching but pleasant to think about. The very thought of him makes one hopeful and makes all the tapas, the afflictions of the individual, go away. He is Chaturbhuja, has 4 hands and Prasanna Vadana, a smiling tranquil face. The Lord is Purna, fullness, wholeness, and that is indicated by the smile. This description attributed to Lord Ganesha can also be of Lord Vishnu himself.